I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven. You're connected in some way. You're hardly unrelated, miss. Remove your scarf. I'm gonna throw my hammer at you.
No! I knew it. I was right, wasn't I, Miss Tiala?
Oh! Oh my God! Like that? Your neck. That isn't what I think it is.
Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took, even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait a second. Looking at the lamp and the witness's neck.
Wait, the red splotch is blood?
Looks like the very opposite happened.
Exactly? The victim in the clinic that night was this witness, specifically.
Wait, Apollo, where are you going with this?
You tried to threaten Dr. Maractus, and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus Clinic.
Oh my God, all these feathers. What the dump? Wait, so I was wrong about the red splotch? I mean, friggin'. Alright. I guess it wasn't the bowl after all. Whoopsies. Okay, hold up. Will someone please tell me what's going on here? I'm watching the videos out of order, I'll admit. I watch investigations. He just kind of meanders around.
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus.
Oh my God, this is quite the sight.
That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
That is so corny, you old stupid man. We have to get rid of the chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished, darling. Leaving me holding the short straw, huh? But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You.
And what happened next? He jumped me and knocked me onto the floor. Then he took the cord.
Okay, that's stupid. Oh my God. It's awful.
Pal Maractus was serious, deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me.
Okay.
I must have blacked out.
But then how does the Noodle Stand come into this? How does she get the upper hand and force him to do that? I don't understand. The stand. Ugh. So let me get this straight. You're the victim. That's your claim. And the red splotch on the cord. That was your lipstick?
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now?
No. I guess the red flaking of the bowl was just to be funny. And I was told hey, that's a good red herring though.
I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I snuck into the Noodle Stand? But how could I?
That's quite the yarn she's spinning. Is this really the truth? Oh my God, what's that Apollo face? Looking like me, man. When I see my report card. I was a BC student. It wasn't that bad. One thing is clear. We know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. It would have seemed that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking it. It's hard to breathe. I told you everything. Can I go home now, not get prosecuted?
You bear some responsibility for events that day, that's very true. Yet, if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy.
No sympathy from me. Screw that. She did it.
Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the questioning.
No, it does not! Suddenly, everyone's sympathizing with her? Yeah, get real. I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, her act was so convincing. Even though she had a breakdown, Is that really all? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Not even close. That finishes cross-examination.
It does not.
Oh. Hold up, let him finish. Okay. Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock! Huh? I thought I was already doing that. Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way? Gavin! This game's rated... What is the game rated? Oh, we're rated T? Okay, that's fair then. Palmerac just choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next? Come on, you're not curious.
He's right. There's more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
Alita Tiala half dead, Dr. Morales pulling the stand, and a bullet fired him inside the stand.
What if it's all true? Might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Okay, Miss Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecutor in quotation marks, by the way.
Me? Fraulein, I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we learned just now. On the day of the murder, Wocky saw his checkup, from which we learned a bullet still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine. And Miss Tiala heard about this from Wocky, so she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him in order to get the chart with her signature. Right.
But then, something happened. I mean, we really can't, rule that out. There is the mark.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
Yeah. What about Dr. Maractus then? This does seem to be the problem. He just strangled Alita Tiala. Perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after this crime?
I don't know. I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic, from the scene in the park, I think it's clear the good doctor did next. Well, Hair Forehead, care to guess? Well, Justice, what did Maractus do then?
Maybe he did think he killed Tiala.
Do I have evidence to show what he did next? Evidence about the doctor. The not-so-good doctor. Time of death. Cause of death, single bullet. Right temple. Let's look at the lamp. Is that really lipstick? Oh, it totally is. Look at it. It's even in the shape of it. But, hold on. If you're choking somebody out at your neck, how does that reach your lips? You know what I mean? This cord runs the lamp. It's a red stain. Miss Yow's lipstick, no doubt.
Sweet touch of her lips. A tender kiss.
Trucy, quit being weird. I'm inclined to say that's not quite the case, given what happened with the lamp. Dang, dead end. Crud. Oh my god, we already know what he did. He ran over Phoenix Wright because he was trying to flee the scene. But then how'd he get in the noodle cart? This evidence shows what he did next. Does it? Shows what, Hair Forehead? Your smile has a sort of sick desperation to it. No. He got in the... We know he got in the car. We know someone got in the car. What is, I mean, he did think he killed Tiala. What'd he do next? The map? The mirror. He hit Phoenix Wright. Wocky's checkup. Where dump is it? Wait. Could he have taken all the things out of the noodle stand? Those have to be there. He stole the noodle stand. Probably to hide her body. Okay, hold up. Maybe, yes! A large quantity of bowls were found in his clinic. That wasn't Tiala then. The bowls that belonged to a certain noodle stand, which means the stand was at the clinic. Why? Because Dr. Maractus stole it and brought it there.
But killing me disturbed him that much?
So much he randomly stole a noodle stand? It wasn't so random. Remember, he removed all the bowls.
Maybe because the stand was so heavy? Or he wanted to put something in the stand in the first place.
Oh, I get it. Do you mean...
I do mean. Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala.
Oh! Oh!
My corpse? Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he killed you.
His next move would have been to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
No, I'm not. I'm a little eccentric, but that's it.
Then let's think about it logically. The doctor had to place a dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Wocky Kitaki?
Right. I was under the preconception that Wocky would know where he was, but that's not the case. That was a serendipitous moment. Oh my god, it's actually finished. I can't believe it. That clears up everything. I question your logic. Oh, what's that now? The park is a dead end. Why would he head in the direction to begin with?
That's, right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
No, that's not true. Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. Wait, what? Why would he... I don't follow. Apparently the defense got an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us the diagram. To where exactly the stand was dragging. Oh. Was he going to dump the body in the river? That's what, oh, son, that's a river. It's not a location, it's a body of water. It's always a transient, you know? Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was going to throw me into a river?
He didn't have many other options for you, Lloyd.
Well, that's rude.
I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then, the denouement. Wesley Stickler, a panty-snatching face, stop, Apollo, Jesus, walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts, in that instant, "No!" I imagine he says it something like that, you know. What a crazy turn of events. Wait, so he actually did have the gun? He really did have a gun. And he...
I'm just gonna do a little murder, don't mind me.
He just never used it. So the whole knife gun thing, that was legit?
So I shot him? Me? I'm just a little girl. I'm just a girl. I can never...
You were the only one who could have stolen Wocky's pistol. It had to be you. Oh. Okay, so Wocky really just had a knife. Miss Tiala?
Nice work.
I'm right? I win?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story that never actually happened. Congratulations, here's a sticker. I used to be a preschool student too.
I hated those brats.
To get that spoiled brat off the hook. You are such a good liar. You're the one who's daydreaming. Apollo's backed up everything you said with facts. If you're sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why Dr. Maractus pulling the stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Oh yeah? What? Can't believe she's still trying to deny this. No shame. Is this true, Gavin? Must I always be the one to point out Hair Forehead's errors? Yes, that's kind of your job. Maybe there really is something I'm missing. I believe the Fräulein speaks of her hair doctor's car. His car?
That's right. The Maractus Clinic has a big garage.
In which set a green sports car, was it?
why would he steal the stand in the first place if he had a car? If you want to carry a body, I think that'd be a little better. Inside a trunk, no?
And so we find our victim without a probable cause to steal the stand. And our defense without a case, I'm afraid.
I have an idea.
She's raised great. It's not high school, honey. You can just say it.
You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
What an excellent counter-argument, Freyloin. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your dad.
But how do you know my dad?
That's right! That night, the car hit Mr. Wright. Then why was he in the car? Oh yeah, I nearly forgot about it. I read about it in the news. Former C-list celebrity gets ran over now. Afterward, he drove it back to the garage. It ran fine, even with some garments in the exhaust.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car? It's so much faster than a noodle cart and way more discreet.
I'll tell you why. 'Cause it didn't happen. A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead, bud. No! The car! How do we explain the car? I got nothing for that. I got no theories. I could look at the court record, but there's really not a lot based around the car. But wait, couldn't the... Gavin, you said it yourself. Car, exhaust... If you got something in the exhaust, it can't run. Oh, dumb. Shoot, Takumi, you done it again. Why didn't the Mirac just use his car to carry the body? Is that a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. Everything I've learned. You just spelled it out for me. This contradicts cast doubt on your entire case, Sonny. It's truly your last chance. The defense will accept... Someone stole the stand. The car didn't run. The car could not have run, and he didn't have time to figure out why. Because a pervert put something in the exhaust. I got an idea. It's all coming together. Yeah, that's it. That night, Maractus couldn't use his car.
Now you're making even less sense than usual.
No, if you think about the sequence of events. According to my information, Miss Tiala, put one in together, and the explanation's clear. Oh, so simple. Perhaps you can show us some evidence. Why the heck couldn't the car start? Oh, yeah, I forgot. That happened a couple days ago. Oh, you... These things again? I know, it's shocking, really. Who comes up with this crap? Yes, I will make a criminal investigation involving underwear. Making Shutakumi's Uncle Perv. Then again, Mia Fey, love her dearly, but good God. I'm not complaining, though.
All sorts of things come out of my...
Stop it, Truzy!
Even the truth sometimes.
Another crime was committed. The night of the murder. The theft of these underwear. The latest in a string of serial thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid. And he returned to the Maractus clinic.
What?
The snatcher hid the underwear there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. Weren't they found in the exhaust? Oh. Yep. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Gavin. I didn't even think about that at the time. That's crazy. I thought it was just a joke. But to bring it up in the actual court case? Y'all, listen. You know I'm a sucker for these games, so you're gonna take this with a grain of truth. Writing something like that? That subtle? Maybe you figured it out. I don't know. But that's actually impressive and very satisfying to uncover. Ugh. I was on my way home. Sadly, my hog won't start. Clogged exhaust. Big old pine cone in there. Man, can't get it out. Okay. Cars and motorcycles all the same. Clogged exhaust, they just don't start.
My, how interesting. The automotive industry, so compelling.
While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into Maractus' garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the Noodle Stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
It's technically a vehicle. Had wheels. Checks out. Well, Tiala, this wraps up your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does. I'm going to jail. Darn it.
I did not see the strangulation angle. At all. Like, at all. How could you predict that? That's crazy. Because we really knew nothing about the victim. I mean, genuinely.
Where? Where am I? So dark, can't see a thing. Oh, so cramped. The pain. My throat's burning. What?
What's your problem?
You, Doc, I know what you did.
Crap.
Wocky?
You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your medicine, man.
Wait, let me explain.
Fine, I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked. But not how you think. It's not just me.
No. He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him.
Cease this at once, you... And there we have it. What? Dog, this case ruled too. Okay, maybe Sickler leaving behind the garments in the exhaust pipe, that is kind of... I guess he didn't want to get caught with them. I suppose that's an okay angle. Because, yeah, if he goes... If he, he still had to walk home. If he got caught and the girl got him again. What underwear are you talking about? They're not on me. You can search.
Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh, well, too bad.
God dang. I mean, she had no... This is vile. It's just a nasty case all around. Man. Oh, there's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
We heard as much from Wesley Stickler. Went to use a public payphone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape. It was all nice and quiet. Not even a murmur.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in the paint, though.
Why did he cause that accident, then? That's the part I don't get. Was it just like an accident? I'm okay with that, because, like, accidents do happen, but that was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. I believed in you. You and your anything agents...
She didn't think we had that dog in us. Nah, I'm the real deal. When you see a shady lawyer business card like,
oh, he's awful. Well, he'll probably screw it up.
Nah, I'm that guy.
If anyone get Wocky declared guilty, it was you, because you looked so incompetent and stupid. Hey.
Well, I guess I'm not, so there's that. Okay, I guess we got all that sorted. Prosecutor Gavin, how's the lead to Tiala doing? Not that I care. She confessed to everything. We're prosecuting her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost a case to you.
What does that mean?
I think he already knew. He figured out she was a killer a while ago.
Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. That was our hint. He lost. But I didn't exactly win either. Parents had to spell it out for us, yeah. Something the matter here, forehead? Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not guilty. But he's gonna die either way. What are we gonna do about that? And he might die alone. That's the real tragedy here. I mean, I guess he got his family, but Jesus. All right, get out of my house. Gotta clean up all this confetti. Takes a while. Takes a real long while.
Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Yeah, we did. Somehow.
Wocky's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be.
Well, not exactly.
Hey, you tiny man! You gonna pay for what you did to my leader, Holmes?
He's gonna blame us for every misfortune in his life, I guess. Great.
You get my leader back! Stupid pony-ass Tony with a death wish!
Enough, Wocky.
Mr. Kitaki. Big fan, by the way.
It's high time you open your eyes, Wocky.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you open yours.
Take those shades off. Giving up the life trying to become some kind of businessman? Oh, he doesn't have sunglasses on. That's just how his eyes look. Huh.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Wocky.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out at this rate.
I'm not in jail. If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending? Gotta get him out of our hair.
Maybe we can help them out. Excuse me. We know why Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Wocky. Wow. To pay for the surgery? Wocky, Apollo has something to tell you.
I do. Gotta put me on the spot.
Hey, what's that?
Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Kitaki trying to become a businessman to make his son well? I guess. Is that not the implication to hire a surgeon to, you know, get that out of him? Or maybe it's something else. Wocky's checkup report? That makes more sense, because he wouldn't know about the other thing. Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Think about it, Wocky. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
Why would she say that if not, you know?
She don't mean...
You aren't really, are you?
I searched the globe. I found one. A doctor who can take the bullet out of you, Wocky. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it.
Huh?
It was the gangster life that did this to you, Wocky. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean.
Wait, are those his eyebrows? They are!
Please understand, Wocky. You're my only son.
Dad? Man, I see how it is, old man. Always looking out for...
Wocky, listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. They will see who the real OG is. You trying to hide your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer.
Wocky, his eyes are red.
No. It's as it should be.
Mr. Kitaki. I liked him more with the puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad. Don't bet you. Not so good with words. But I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who, me? I don't know.
Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest. The Kitaki lime pie. Goes great with the chicken.
Oh, it's a pie shop? Okay.
So long. Double deep fried pies. They're to die for. They might kill you though. It's a lot of calories.
And he's gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo, to the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when did I work at your agency?
Oh, we make such a good team, though. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Why not? She did help me out a lot. And there's a few questions I still need answers. Like, what the frick's up with the bracelet?
Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet.
You know where you got the bracelet, you son of a gun! You can say! What was that? I don't even know what a department store for girls is. You can say you bought it at Claire's, okay? It's fine. Nobody cares. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. Why do I get the feeling they're never going to explain the goddamn bracelet?
Though I can't say I care much for
What her father's become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Try to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon.
Oh, the noodles. Right. Gotta get a stand back.
And after that, you can see my shell. With a special appearance by Mr. Amazing Hat.
Forget about me, Apollo. It's special, all right? Very special. Please, anything but him. I've had enough heart attacks in my life. Okay. Actually, I'm like, dude. Yet again, I don't know why I came into this thinking, oh, this is kind of the awkward, the black sheep of the series. That was amazing. Even if it was a filler chapter. We barely learned anything about. Okay, we saw Clavier, and that's like obviously going to come into play in some dramatic way. The prosecutors always do. Duh.